MHG Awards. The Tri-State TriCast with Hangman, Koopa, and BCE.
All right, Reggie, what's your comment of the day for this?
Oh my God.
Yeah, I mean, what else is there to say? What else is there to say?
I lost the timer, so I got to that.
Reggie's a monster.
I am just,
Alright, so let's get ourselves recomposed, re-ready, and bring ourselves right into losers finals as Unknown and Dyla are going to be facing off. And
yeah,
I don't know what we're going to be looking ahead of us now. Dyla playing with a lot of steam.
Okay, yeah, so there's one of two things that can happen here. Number one, Dylan's going to ride that momentum from the last set and just run ransack over everybody and bring it to the promised land. Or he's going to be so mentally spent after a Game 5, literally last hit, race to the finish second, and he's going to run out of gas and get swamped. But we'll see what happens.
I mean, either
it
way.
was basically a coin flip that last
Yeah,
ball.
Jesus Christ.
Crazy.
I might have lost some weight. I'm still a very large man. That was way too much for my mortal body.
Metabolism can't handle hype like that. But nonetheless, Dylan needs to be proud of himself for bringing himself to losers finals here against Unknown, because Unknown has been having a hell of a run of his own rights today, having been sent here by Ralphie, and now he has the opportunity to get the run back on him, but Dylan might have his shot at fame, and at that, collecting yet another head on his path to proving his worth as a player.
Yeah, Gonz is still technically on the PR this season, even though he hasn't entered anything in a while, so that's still a very huge win for Dyla right now.
Cool.
Dyla is Dyla is looking for some revenge. He lost to Unknown 3-1 in winter semifinals, if you remember earlier on the stream. And it has been absolutely crazy for these two since. Unknown tagging him with the back air. That's going to take his first stock in this best of five clip.
Yes,
starting off at Town and City. And I mean, Unknown coming through with the combos. I mean, just tagging on the damage. You get enough nickels and dimes that will eventually make $1. And that could be costly.
Coming from the man that once paid for a large fry with pennies, am I correct about that?
Yes.
That's so unfortunate. We'll talk about that after this game, honestly.
That was, I think the word you were looking for is awesome, Hank.
Yeah.
I don't know. My autocorrect's looking pretty good today. Either way.
Oh my gosh!
Dylan's autocorrect looking like it's on fire. He's going to take that game one.
That'll crack any phone screen, Hangman, and that is going to be Dyla taking game number one, as you mentioned, off of Unknown. And man, he is like a steam train just rolling on through. There is no stopping Dyla right about now.
Honestly, Dylan looked like a man possessed. I saw him earlier in the venue. He's one of the first NJ heads I noticed just because he's in bright orange. He was smiling. He was yucking it up with his friends. He was having a good time.
Yeah, man. Like,
now?
Anybody from the scene can speak for this. Dylan's such a good kid. And I've always been like a really big fan of his just because I want him to do well. It doesn't matter if him just putting it together at the events that matter. And unfortunately, that wasn't always the case. But now, he's had 2 straight weekends of really good performances, regardless of how this turnout happens. But you know, right now, Unknown going right back to work here on FD.
And the thing is, I mean, being from the Philadelphia scene, I got to see firsthand just how tenacious this young man is at the Arcadian after that comeback victory against JRX, who is with us in the chat.
Shout out to Junior, man.
Shout outs to JRX. The dude is an absolute boss. But I mean, just that was really a testament to Dyla's tenacity and his ability to not give up in the face of adversity, somehow finding a way to come back and win the bracket. And now he is here on one of the biggest stages of his young career, Platinum Star Smash 11 in the losers final. And I mean, he has a lot to prove, especially if he is to book a place in in grand finals, excuse me. But he has to go through Unknown right now, who is just tagging him for damage. And that up air is going to cost Dyla a stock here.
Yeah, and again, just the marathon that Sheik has to run against characters like Ryu that can kill you super early is just like absurdly exhausting. Like, Sheik has to work 9 to 5 for 2 jobs for about 40 years, and Ryu gets to work at Google and retire at 40. So like,
sometimes you never get to stop getting that bread. But it is worth bringing up how much like the last time these two were playing tonight, Unknown is approaching a lot from down low, using a lot of crouching to evade Dyla's approaches and his reversal options. I feel like that's why Unknown's been able to play so confidently.
can she crouch under up tilt? I wouldn't be surprised if she could.
Yeah, I believe she can. All of her iterations of up tilt. Dyla's gonna have to integrate down tilt into his combo game if he's trying to pick up on that.
I do really like the low Shoryukens he's throwing in there. I've only seen him do this against Unknown, probably just because he's trying to keep that like low-ish profile.
It's one of the features of Sheik that doesn't get brought up often just because you often talk about her movement, her kill potential, and lack thereof, or sometimes even the absence of her. But Unknown is taking fantastic use of the fact that Sheik sits low to the ground.
And now, Unknown killing off the top, not quite at 136. Dyla survives, but only to run into a bouncing fish. And gasping for air right about now is Dyla, as Unknown could be breaking his momentum here. We are tied at 1, and I have to wonder, folks, with Ralphie waiting in the wings in the final, who plays a very good Cloud, no doubt about it, but maybe susceptible to some of the mistakes that people like Unknown and Dyla have been capitalizing upon here today. Koopa, Hangman, I gotta think this is anyone's tournament right now as we go to Lilac Cruise for game number 3.
Yeah, this is definitely up in the air right now. Obviously, Ralph has the advantage being a winner's side of Grands. Also, shout outs to my dude Drake Charles for confirming to me that she can indeed crouch under both jab, up tilt, and Shoryu unless she's crawling.
Bless Dre, one of those underappreciated lab technicians when it comes to Smash 4.
I love you, buddy. Shout out to you.
Much love. But we'll see if
I just hope they both have fun and no one gets hurt.
If anybody gets hurt, it's my gas money pool, but it's fine. We'll cross that bridge when we get there.
I don't want to think about crossing bridges.
Now I just feel bad for you.
Gonna get gas and cross the bridge? Oh no, I gotta do that getting home. Anyways.
Then again, I live in PA, so whatever. Either way.
You get to hold that L.
All I'm saying is one state charges for you to leave. That means there's a market for it. Anyway,
I cannot deny fact, unfortunately. There we go, up air, we'll get the job done.
I mean, Dyla can't deny that either. He will lose his first stock at game number 3 to Unknown, who is just sticking and moving, as you are meant to do with a Sheik, because, frankly, you really don't want to be a stationary target for Ryu. And a little bit harder to combo for Ryu as well, so perhaps working in Unknown's favor right here. And really, the choices that he's making right now, Unknown, they're working out just fine for him this far.
Yeah, again, he's just playing super evasive and keeping his movement really loose right now, not staying too static. But sometimes you just get caught and you die, so.
There you go, especially in the vacuum of space. I don't know how that's working out, but, I mean, no camping aside from space camp here, but we are here. Game number 3, 1 stock apiece. I'm not really sure how Dyla comes back from this because, frankly, he's not garnering the same momentum as he did the last set, and really not stomping enough of Unknowns either. And right as I say that, beautifully timed, but, I mean, not enough counter hits, and frankly, he's just eating way too much damage.
I think that's just the comfort that Unknown has in this particular matchup. He seems very well learned in what he needs to do to fight against Ryu, and what to keep Ryu from getting at in order to get any momentum in himself, because Dyla's been forced to respond time and time again to what Unknown is bringing to the table. Never once really
Oh, the up B! Oh my gosh, an Unknown blowing Dyla out of the water and out and off of the stage. He goes up 2-1, and he is 1 win away from his shot at revenge on Ralphie.
I just realized, was that Dyla's counter pick to go to Layla?
Yes.
That's a bad option. Let's not do that. I'm just saying, man. Town and City, I think, would have been a finer choice.
I mean, are you in Losers Finals, Frank?
I mean, I'm on the mic with you, man. We're both here for Losers Finals.
Damn.
We're here with Stu. The 3 of us are here.
Honestly, you woke. I got nothing there.
Dude, yeah. I've been in consecutive top 8s in Philly. Like you don't even know.
I entered today's bracket. I'm here for Losers Finals. Who's the real winner?
Damn.
Hey, you know, you're not wrong.
All this and more if you follow us on Twitter. We'll plug those again a little bit later. But anyway, this
absolutely, and follow him on Twitter at Stu the Announcer. Either way, Omega Suzuki Castle. And once again, I mean, Dyla, lest we forget the dramatic finish that took place on the stage the last time Dyla went here, and oh my gosh, the input Shoryu, he is looking for no such dramatics this time. He smells blood in the water, and Dyla making like a shark and going in for the kill.
And not even just that, Stu, but he read the SDI from Unknown there and still had enough time to react and adjust the Shoryuken appropriately. But
Excellently executed from Dyla, and he's sitting at 77%, which, all things considered, that's really comfortable because Unknown can dictate the match for the next minute in some. If he doesn't get the kill, Dyla's sitting fresh.
yeah, and you see him again just trying to play the super elusive game right now. Again, just looking super comfortable in this matchup where some people, when they fight against Ryu, it's kind of like a heart attack on a sandwich.
Uh-oh. Beautiful up B.
That was ballsy, man.
And Dyla figured he's got to come back to the stage somehow. Might as well go fishing.
And Dyla, he wants this to be a statement game. He's looking for the 2-stock. He wants he wants this to be a convincing victory. Maybe get into Unknown's head a little bit, but he's not going to let it have it easy. And the bouncing fish will, in fact, confirm the kill. And now it gets a lot of rage off of Dyla, which helps Unknown. But, oh
the
my
drag
gosh!
down out of that up air was beautiful.
Not going to help enough. And now we go to a Game 5. Is it time for Dyla to enter the Dragon and enter Grand Finals, or will he stare into the depths of the unknown?
All right, that was good.
That was good. I can't even follow up with it. That was smart. I was gonna make another poor kung fu movie reference, but I got nothing. Maybe he's gonna rush hour into Grand Finals or something.
I implore you to reconsider.
Game 5, Town and City. It's happening.
For the record, I don't think Rush Hour is bad. I love that movie so much. But I do not.
That was actually Kung Pao.
Oh ho ho!
Yeah. But although granted, probably not the best line to have chosen.
I heard
You know what system this is on, right?
Oh, I gotta go.
Oh man, no one.
It was good up until then. It was good up until
Somebody
then.
crack a window, but anyway.
Do that in this building.
We're gonna be cracking something open in a second.
It might be my skull.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Unknown firmly in the driver's seat for the most part right now. Like you said earlier, Hangman, these very large percent deficits is where you want to fight against Ryu, obviously, just because you don't want to give him the opportunity to feel like he's like comfortable.
Yeah. He's not letting Dyla approach at all. And if he is, he's like, okay, you know what? You can take your chances if you want, but frankly, you're the one sitting at 120%. The down air catching him. Oh, he was perhaps teasing that bouncing fish. And Dyla, he's seen it a few more times than he'd like. And he does catch him to get him off the stage.
Unknown should have died right there. Like, that was a really bad air dodge, and Dylan was just screaming down air me. But Dylan just not in position. There we go.
Oh my gosh, the input Shoryu at maximum range. Dyla seeing red, and like the bull he is,
hold on.
charges it.
Man, I almost died at 7%. I don't need this in my life. And neither does Unknown.
Not today, Satan. There we go.
Oh, and eventually the up air will confirm the kill. So, losers final. I mean, Dyla, he survived by the skin of his face the last time. It went down literally to the last second against the Great Gonzalez. Any chance of that happening here? This is neck and neck right now.
Yeah, man. I've seen so much today. I've taken approximately 3 years off my life in this tournament, but we'll see. Unknown getting the Sheikville combo on Smash or Town and City.
Oh, they're looking for a jank. They want this over now.
Oh, absolutely. However, much like how the momentum has been throughout the entirety of this set and even the previous set these two fought, Unknown dictates where the damage is. Dyla has to get it in through trades and reversals.
And you see Dylan,
perfectly fine.
And Dylan's kind of falling into that habit that I personally think he needs to get out of, is he really lives or dies by focus attack at these higher percent sometimes. So he needs to be just a little bit more careful with what he's doing.
All right, and Dyla with the forward throw into the Hadouken.
Ah, he's dead.
Oh, no.
Oh,
he
never
somehow
mind.
survives. Wait
Now
a
he's
second.
dead.
No, and there it is. And Dyla survives a test from Unknown. He gazes into the abyss and smiles and says, you know what? I'm moving right through you and into Grand Finals.
So,
yeah, man, he's doing it. He's living right now. That's all I got. Like, like I said, we've been waiting for Dyla to do this, or at least the people behind the scenes that know him. And I know Unknown's not going to be happy about that, but, you know, it's just the way the dice roll sometimes, man.
But there's no shame in that, quite frankly. That was an absolutely